Hi, my name is Stuart Lewis and I'm the founder of Restless, the rapidly growing digital community for the over 50s. Today, I'm delighted to be joined by Andrew Scott, co-author of The 100-Year Life and an esteemed economist, professor and author who specialises in the topic of longevity. Now in 2016, along with Lynda Gratton, he co-authored the global bestseller, The 100-Year Life. So the launch of The 100-Year Life created a surge in interest in the longevity space across the globe. Now, for me, what was so profound was how it helped change the central narrative around aging and longevity, away from the doom and gloom of how governments could not afford to support an aging society, into this idea that longevity should be a wonderful gift that should be embraced. What prompted you and your co-author to write the book, and where did this central thesis come from?
Yes, I'm a macroeconomist, and at London Business School, which is where I work, I give a series of talks or lectures on the world economy, sort of short and long run prospects. And for years, one of them I would do was an aging society. And you'll be familiar with the story. The birth rate's declining, more people are living for longer. And I used to hate giving this lecture because I've been reading about it since I was an undergraduate and I'm 55. So we kind of known it's coming, but it was just a totally miserable lecture. It just said, oh, goodness me, there's too many old people. Old people are a problem. They get ill, they don't work, we can't afford them. And there's going to be a real drag on everyone else. So that's pretty miserable. And then I quite like economics because one of the reasons I like economics is it kind of tries to find surprising angles, but there was nothing here. It was just like, it's all miserable. And then, I looked at the key statistic, which is on average, we're living longer and we're healthier for longer. And you think, well, how have we turned this into a bad news story? And of course, what I realized was it's kind of the demographers who are saying the birth rate's declining, and they look at a change in the age structure of society. There's more old people. And if that was the only thing that was happening, I guess, I get why they were concerned. But of course, if how we're aging is changing, if we are aging better, and that's kind of what the data says, on average, we're living longer and we're healthier for longer, that's fantastic. This is one of the greatest achievements we've had in the 20th century. So that got me thinking about a longevity dividend. So there's more old people and how we're aging is changing. And the more we can maximize that second one, then the better it is for us as individuals, for society, and of course the economy. So Lynda and I were on a tour with London Business School, flying on various planes, etc. And I just said, I just don't think governments and people have got this right. She said corporates don't know what's happening, and so we wrote The 100-Year Life. And it has been phenomenally successful, which is lovely to see. And I hope it's because it's a great book and it's well written. But I think also, the timing was such. We'd heard this aging society story for so long, and people said, you know what, it's operating differently. There's something else. And I think that's what we picked up on in the book.